coming to you live with today's segment on the history of gunpowder empires, giving you a special look into one of the greatest empires to ever exist, the Safavid Empire, that withstood all despite the other empires' attempts to terminate them.
Like the main rivals of the Safavids, the Ottomans to the west and the Mughals to the east. But for about 2 centuries, the Safavid empires kept them both at bay.
Or the British, who expected the Safavid to crumble when using maritime power to control trade routes in the western Indian Ocean, cutting Iran off from overseas links to East Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, and South Asia. However, the Safavid thrived because of it. Overland trade grew notably as Iran was able to further develop.
Safavid stops at nothing to succeed.
I'm with you on that. Back to you in the incredible capital Isfahan of the Safavid Empire. This legendary founder of the great empire, he is considered the person who gave Iran its present national and religious identity. He revived Iran's Islamic glories in science, art, architecture, philosophy, culture, and Persian literature. And if I might add, an accomplished poet himself, a golden age had begun. That sultan of generosity is the master of reason. He is sanctity in the light of the eyes. Real emotion and art, a line worth memorizing. A painter that created many masterpieces with his bare hands. These are just a few examples of superior men with the title Shah for king that walk these halls, that if you come to Safavid, you can walk them too and succeed at Safavid. This rug I'm lucky enough to stand on is among the highest quality hand-woven rugs made from luxurious silk, wool, and cotton. The vibrant colors and innovative designs. I mean, you cannot get this in other empires. Real Persian rugs can only be made in Iran, unless you want a Paki Persian rug, which is synonymous with worth less. The complex stitching, each one made with such care and just for you in the Safavid Empire. Safavid, satisfaction guaranteed. Look outside these castle walls. You'll see the capital itself has a lot to offer. In every direction you look, mosques, parks, libraries, anything you could ever need. The mosque proved glory with their geometric shapes and floral patterns, an oasis of greenery and colorful designs contrasted the land. A well-known Iranian saying is, Isfahan is half the world. I mean, it should be. One of the 25 wonders of the world, since it is one of the largest and most important cities in Central Asia, positioned on the crossroads of the main north-south and east-west trade routes that cross Central Asia. The Silk Road was even rerouted through Isfahan. It attracted not only European merchants, but also missionaries and mercenaries, since we are very tolerant of different religions and cultures here.
We is an empire strong enough to go to war with both the Ottoman and the Mughal empires.
We have gunpowder and we've developed some weapons, but in battles with Ottomans, we saw them as unreliable.
Because we fight with honor. We don't hide behind cards and flimsy, unreliable firearms.
We keep the traditions of war that we always have, since they are part of what makes us an incredible empire.
We knew how valuable the firearms would be once we improved them, and by 1598 we had an entire artillery of firearms and cannons ready to go whenever we wanted them.
And even though the Ottomans started with the gunpowder weapons, we closed the arms gap fast and improved upon their inventions, making them our own.
Our talk about is wars this, Ottomans that. Our armada was perfect for commerce and even could be used in battle if we ever needed them to be.
Oh please, the armada was average at best.
Average? We didn't even need a massive fleet of ships to gain control, just a couple for trading. I think that's much more reflective of how stable our empire was than relying on a bunch of ships to protect us all of the time.
Not to mention what we managed to do with the horses.
Wow, what a beautiful sight to see. Here in the Safavid Empire, our followers were those distinctive red headgear pieces. I mean, who wouldn't want to wear such a fashionable accessory? And it blocks the sun from your eyes. Double win. Safavid, satisfaction guaranteed. Plus, it's red, the color of love, because here in the Safavid Empire, we do accept individuals from many different religions.
During Ismail's rule, Safavids masterfully conquered almost all of Persia. Wow! Not only that, but they also pushed ancient Safavids' enemies, the Ozbags, back into Central Asian steppes. Ah, the Safavids were so talented. Anyways, today's interview is with none other than one of the Ozbags. Over to the studio.
Today we have one of the Ozbegs we defeated. What did you think of our empire when we defeated you?
Hello to you too. Although I do think you lacked in firepower compared to other empires I've seen, you did win, and I was able to see just how great the Safavid Empire is. It appears that many succeed in Safavid.
So, you're saying that the Safavid Empire is superior and successful?
I guess?
Alright folks, well, that looks like all the time we have for today. In superior and successful Safavid. Tune in for more next week of others realizing the greatness of the Safavid Empire.
Here in the Safavid Empire, we also have numerous opportunities for wives or concubines of high-up men to partake in conspiracies and other activities to make drama and schemes. But I have a lower-class woman with me today to talk about the regular life of the Safavid Empire. So, what makes you so able to succeed in Safavid? Well, some goods I make are able to be traded, so even if I generally don't have much contact with people outside of my family, I can do that. Also, we've been rocking these bright robes lately just to show you how we don't listen to any restrictions. And I was in a horrible marriage, but with lots of hard work, the court granted me a divorce. Wow, that just goes to show you that there really is satisfaction in Safavid, guaranteed. Ruled by a warrior aristocracy whose domination made the empire expand, Safavid really is the place to be. Fantastic rulers such as Shah Ismaili, who became a drunk after the loss at Chaldiran. Speaking of Chaldiran, let's bring you to some of the people of Safavid and their thoughts on it, showing you that no matter what, there really is Safavid satisfaction guaranteed. Here in Safavid, there really is satisfaction guaranteed when you are a Shia believer. Even the Ottoman borderlands love us. Yes, they loved us, but the rest of the Sunni believers sure didn't. Yeah, Chaldiran really showed that. Who cares if they won? We still live in the super Safavid Empire and still practice our Shia beliefs. Once again, Safavid satisfaction guaranteed. Each village supplies a warrior noble with food and labor, making them succeed in Safavid. And this great empire has even recruited Persians for a rapidly growing empire. Abbas the Great was really great, building up an army of 40,000 troops and having a bodyguard. He did this by doing numerous things, such as making the best use of the youth from Russia, educating and converting them to Islam. Now when you look at that, Safavid satisfaction guaranteed. Here in the Safavid, there is something even better than Janissaries, slave regiments, incorporating the innovative Western military technology, part of the new and improved modern bureaucracy. The Safavid chose to intelligently ignore the fact that the Persians had artillery and handguns, but took on Western military technology when the Portuguese came in the 16th century, monopolizing the firearms for the regiments, thanks to being the premier gunpowder empire in the Middle East. There really is Safavid satisfaction guaranteed. The Safavid also created public works projects for artisans, engineers, stonemasons, and carpenters to be employed and paid well. Because everyone can succeed in Safavid, with policies that works to increase internal and international trade. Handicraft is strongly encouraged to make you succeed in the Safavid too. Imperial workshops are by the masses with artisans galore, creating anything from paintings and rugs to weapons and metalworks, which go on to be traded. Safavid satisfaction guaranteed.
Now we turn to the latest reports regarding our expansion efforts.
Thank you. From a military standpoint, the amount of reform that has been done has greatly strengthened our army.
Have we made any progress?
You'll be pleased, Safavids. We have now recovered East Kandahar, North Tabriz, and West Mesopotamia. May I make a recommendation?
Yes, that is your job.
We should move the capital to Isfahan.
It has always been in Tabriz. Who are you to question tradition? You may be overstepping.
We need to focus on trade. If we made the move, we can open up our trade to Persia and build our economy.
We already have trade treaties with Holland and England. Will a shift in the capital location affect any of our existing treaties?
Not at all. If my forecast is correct, the entire empire is about to be in its best shape yet.
Good to know. From all of us here at Safavid Channel 3,